It is summertime and all I want is iced coffee. I need iced coffee. So I'm thrilled that TastStyle gifted me their iced coffee maker. Now this doesn't just make iced coffee, it'll also make hot coffee. You can control the strength of your brew, and it even has a frother. So this is an all-in-one coffee machine that's going to serve you all year long. But for today, I am particularly thrilled that it's an iced coffee machine as it is an exceptionally hot day. And in this video, I am going to unbox this, show you all the features, and definitely put it to the test. I can't wait. Let's get into it. Now here's what comes in the box. To start off with, you have your water pitcher. It just slides cleanly on the back to hold in place. The device itself has a nice short cord, which is perfect for countertops where you don't want a really long cord, and is so slimline. I love that about it. In a moment, I'll show you how you can make it a little wider, but this is a great size for a coffee maker, especially one that can do so much. And then on the top of it, you can see all of the buttons. I'll show you all of those close up once I turn it on. But if you pull this open, you can see the interior, and this is where you can add your pods or your freshly ground coffee. And for that, you have your two options here. This is the insert you'll use if you're using any standard pod. So this just holds the pod. And then this is so you can add your own freshly ground coffee, tea, whatever you want to run through this machine. Remember, these machines have specific designs in mind, but you can really customize these to do whatever you want. Now you can see that there's a few more pieces here. They're really simple. This is your water tray. It just slides on and it slides off easily so you can dump it when needed, if needed. And then you have the top to the water pitcher. And then these are just the platforms. This is your standard size platform, and this is for any size cup you want to put under it. But if you are often using little short cups, maybe those tiny, cute espresso cups, you may want to use this instead. It's a taller platform to reduce more coffee splatter. And then the final piece is this add-on frother. So if you are not frothing on a regular basis, you can keep this super slimline. But if you want to, this frother just pops into the side, and then you have it powered thanks to the device, so you can turn it on and froth, make yourself a latte, do whatever you want with this fantastic device. And if you want to remove it, if you prefer keeping this slimline most of the time, it just has a button on the back, and you just press that and you can pull it right out and put this away when not in use. So on first impression, I am really impressed and I'm excited to put this to the test. Let me wash all these components and then we'll test it. It is now plugged in and ready to go. I filled up the coffee pod with freshly ground coffee beans, so I will pop that into the top, and let me show you your options. Now on the top, you can see it's all lit up. That's because it's on. If I press this button, it will turn off. When it's on, you will just click the ounces button to choose how many ounces of coffee you want it to make. This descale light will light up when it wants you to descale the machine, which I really appreciate, as it is important to descale your machines for maximum quality. And then you're going to choose whether you want hot brew, bold, so it's going to be a bolder flavor, or over ice. And what's cool about the over ice is it actually wants you to fill a cup with ice and run it over that cup in a 1-to-1 ratio. So I'm going to go down to 6 ounces and do it over ice. So I have my ice. I'm going to just set that underneath and press the over ice button. See how this goes. I can hear it going now though. The water level is going down slowly as it brews, and now it is starting to give me delicious coffee. I gotta tell you, this smells so good. I now have my iced coffee. I love that it did it on a slow flow, so there's still ice in it. as it is still having to heat up the water to brew the coffee. So it's kind of designed to try to help it cool down once it goes into the cup. Let's give it a try. It's perfect. I love it. That's exactly what I want all summer long. Really nice. I will probably add some more ice to this, and I could add some milk to it, creamer, whatever is best to really have one delicious drink in no time thanks to this fantastic machine. So now let's do some hot coffee. Just need to put that under. Obviously, you'll want to add a new K-cup or some grounds. I'm going to test it with the same grounds, as I actually put a lot of grounds in that cup. And now I'm just going to have it still do 6 ounces hot brew. And that's all I have to do is press the hot brew button, and this is going to take care of everything for me. So nice. I can hear it bubbling immediately. And as you can see, it's coming out much faster than it did in the iced coffee. And I was definitely right in using the same grounds, as that is some very dark coffee. So it is going to take me some time to figure out how much coffee ground I actually need to put into that cup. It would be more convenient if you used the pods, so it's really up to you what you use with this. And they do actually provide you a recipe book as well, with items like pumpkin spice iced coffee, chocolate peanut butter iced coffee, and whipped iced hot chocolate coffee. Now some of those are going to use the frother, and I want to test the frother here in a moment, but let's give this coffee a try. It is nice and black, super hot, completely different experience from the iced coffee. And exactly what I would expect. These are both very strong coffees because I added a lot of ground, but really delicious. I'm gonna add some milk to this one as well, but I do wanna froth the milk. Now the frother is not going to heat, obviously, it's just a frother, but all I'm gonna do is plug it in, and its little light turns green immediately. And when I press this, you can see that it's frothing while I press it, and when I let go, it stops. So all you need is some sort of container for frothing. This is mine, and I'm just gonna put that under, and it froths wonderfully. It does an amazing job frothing. Let me put this in a glass cup so you can see how well this froths. You can already see that this milk is super frothy, but let me show you how well this works when I hold it down. It is a froth beast. That is making so much wonderful froth, which just looks so delicious. I'm really impressed. I've always wanted a really nice frother, specifically for situations like this, but also, oddly enough, for making salad dressings. Like, this is not limited to just coffee. But I truly just turned this much milk into this much thanks to 30 seconds or less with this frother. So now I can use this in my black coffee, and it's just going to enhance it dramatically. Look at that froth. That is beautiful. This is not the best thing to pour out of. I would prefer to pour out of this, but I did want to show you how this works. And obviously I could just add it straight to the top of my iced coffee so you can really see what I'm talking about. It's just amazing. Super thick, really lovely froth. Now I am quite impressed. I love the slimline, like I said before. The quality is fantastic, and I love the options. I don't even want to try the bold coffee because these are so bold, but I love that you have that option to let the water sit with the grinds longer if needed, if you want to level it up even more. This is one impressive coffee maker that I think you're going to love.